Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my master bathroom, and I am in this room for day 2 of our 10-day Clutter Clearing Challenge. It's been a long day. I am filming this in the evening after working all day. It was a busy day at work, so I'm just a little bit on the foggy side. But behind me, this door is our master closet. So the challenge today from Denise Lynn in this Ultimate Clutter Clearing Challenge, she talks about going into your master closet and again just setting the intention about what you're wanting the space to feel like when you're done, and then focusing on as you go into the space, what would help that space become what you're envisioning or what your intention is. So, and again, she says recommending, pick a time limit, use half that time to declutter, the other half to put things back in order. Since I'm tired, it's the end of the day, I still have to clean up from dinner, and we all need to go to bed early tonight. I'm gonna set my timer for, let's do 10 minutes. So there we go, 10 minutes on the clock, and we will see what we have going on here. So my husband and I share the closet, and I think what would help me feel better is to work on the top and the bottom, and if I can, some of the stuff in the middle. So hold on and I'll show you. Yes, so it's a tight space. Essentially, this shelf is my shelf that I use for shoes, as well as this shelf and this shelf, and then this is my shelf for scarves. Actually all of my clothes are now hanging on this upper bar, and then I managed to clear everything off the bottom bar except for my dance bag, my extra dance clothing, a skirt, and then at the very bottom is where I'm keeping some of my shoes. This box has more dance clothing. My daughter's stool for the sink, and then just extra supplies are in this corner. And what ends up happening is it all just gets shoved under there, and then I go to use it and it's all kind of a jumble and a mess. Oops, and then I can see we have swimsuits. This is our swimsuit tub, and since we had the party, we've all been in and out of that. So I think 10 minutes in here just cleaning some of this up, making the space work a little bit better for me would be ideal. So let me put you back on the stand, and I'm going to start at the top with my shoe boxes and we'll go down from there. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to attack the top shelf, and that is okay. I have my box of winter pajamas that I put in there yesterday. This box, I can actually already tell you, these are my 2 favorite boots, and they don't work well in 2 boxes, but I have the other box. So I'm just going to put things away. That's part of the problem, is I get in a hurry and I don't put things away properly. So we'll do that to start with. I like both of these. I'm not planning on getting rid of them anytime soon, but I could be taking better care of them. So there we go with that. Now goes up there. This is a t-shirt that I use. It's an old t-shirt that I use for drying my hair. I'm not sure that that's the best place to use it because I forget that it's there. So because I have curly hair, they recommend, instead of using a regular bath towel, using an old t-shirt because it keeps the frizz down. So I'm gonna try putting that in my little cabinet there where I'll be more likely to see it and use it. Okay, boots. These are all boots I want to keep, but now that shelf is set aside. Aha! So these are my snow boots. I'm keeping them, but I don't need them right in the middle where they're annoying and in my way. So I'm gonna set those. I believe I have these back there. So again, I'm just putting things away. This is a bag, doesn't go there, goes in there. What do we have? Dress shoes, actually could go back in there. And maybe, yes. Okay, so that's that. There's another bag. and a pair of socks that I don't need. They need to go in the laundry. Okay, now then, what is in this box? Nothing. Okay, I have an empty box that's taking up space, so let's get rid of that. And this could be, trying to think, do I have a space for this? Let me set this aside along with this because I don't know if I really need these in here right now. Okay, a few feminine supplies, that's fine, those can stay there. This is just a pack that's trash. Okay, so I've already cleaned off a shelf, which actually I think these boots were sitting here, which makes more sense now that they fit there. And then my scarves should all be good. They're a little packed in there, but I think those are okay for now. I don't feel the need to declutter those, so we're going to leave those as they are. I think the other thing that would help is I'm going to take any of my definite winter clothes, sweaters, and just move those down to this bottom shelf because they're making the top bulky, and I'm definitely not going to be using them for the next 3 months at least. So that would be this one, this one. There's not a ton, but it's enough to make it feel bulkier in here. Definitely this one. Same thing. This is a turtleneck. No. Jackets I'm okay with. Both of these are sweatshirt type things. That's probably okay. This is a jacket that I don't need right now. And another turtleneck. Okay. So that helps. These can go down at the bottom now. Okay. Then I think that the rest of my clothing is okay. So now I'm going to attack the floor. I've got 3 minutes left. Okay, so here's where I'm at. I have about 20 seconds left. I discovered an old pair of sandals that, shrank and no longer fit me. So I'm going to see if my niece would like these because they're great for when we go to the river at my grandparents' farm. Went through and have a lot of hangers, and I probably only need, let's stop that. Okay. The bigger ones I do need. The rest need to go into the basement. So I keep my, after I wear something, the empty hanger goes on the bottom shelf. So these 3 stay. And so I'm decluttering these. That's a good chunk. These 2 containers and the pair of shoes right here. And then let me turn you around and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so now you can see at the top I have cleaned things up, just tidied things up a little bit. So I have my winter pajamas there, 2 of my nicer boots there. Those are my rain boots. I have my 2 shorter booties there, and all that's on this shelf now is just my measuring tape for when I'm measuring myself. Whoops, a pen to write down my weight if I decide to do that. And then this little booklet is what I use for keeping track of my personal number days. So I'll link the video below where I talk about that whole process. And along with that, I have my 7 days of the week markers. So I always have the tomorrow shirt ready, picked out and ready to go. And I'll link below how I do that whole system. But so those are there. The rest of my sort of spring, summer, fall tops and dresses are down through here. I have all the dresses in the back. I have this shoe divider hanging organizer thing that goes all the way down. So that basically has any of my dress shoes, sandals, anything that's not a tennis shoe or a boot essentially is in there. Then going back over here, continuing on, I just tidied up my scarves, so those all look a little bit neater. Whoops, this had fallen from up there. And then the rest is my husband's stuff, so that's fine. That's up to him to keep track of. I just tucked things back a little bit more neatly, so let me go down here so you can see. So this box is still my extra dance supplies. If you don't know, I grew up dancing, so I have a nice stockpile of old things, and now that I'm taking dance classes again, every once in a while I'll go in there and find a new leotard or something that I want, leg warmers, that kind of stuff. So I'm just keeping it there because I do occasionally get into it, but I moved all of our extra supplies here. So I have the toilet paper, the extra laundry detergent, the extra vinegar, which I use that instead of fabric softener. My 2 dance bags are hanging there. I have my slippers and scale below, my extra pair of tennis shoes there, and then I have a few dress pants and a skirt, and then at the very back is just all of my winter tops that I had moved down here. Ah, and I see one more thing. What's this hiding in here? I'm gonna guess. What do you think's in there? I'll give you 3 guesses. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Nothing. Another empty box. Okay. That can go downstairs as well. So how about that? I decluttered something else. And then, like I mentioned, I actually decluttered quite a few hangers. So those will go downstairs. I found this container we were using for soap because I was trying to have all these matching containers for the laundry supplies, but it didn't really work well. So that could just be decluttered, probably to Goodwill, because it was just from the Dollar Tree to begin with. These sandals will go to my niece, and then I have the 2 containers that will go into the area in the basement where I have extra storage containers for now, unless if they sit there for a little bit, then they'll just get decluttered. So okay, I've done it. I've done my closet. I feel better about just the state of things in there. It won't bug me now every time I open the closet and see the chaos and things disheveled, and I've just kind of touched base with things and know where things are. So hopefully that inspired you to do a little decluttering in your master closet, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you were able to get anything done today, and look for another video tomorrow. We'll be moving on to the next section in this 10-day clutter clearing challenge. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button below, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.